Imagine landing in a country only to feel judged, mistreated, or outright rejected just because of the color of your skin. While the world is becoming more connected, racism sadly still exists in many corners of the globe. In this video, we uncover the shocking truth about countries where black people have reported discrimination, racial profiling, or worse. Whether you're a traveler, expat, or just curious, this eye-opening list is based on real stories and reports. Watch till the end. You won't believe which country is one. Your safety, dignity, and freedom matter. No matter where you go, travel is often romanticized as a journey of adventure, freedom, and discovery. But for many black travelers, this experience is sometimes clouded by an uncomfortable and painful reality: racism. While it's easy to assume that the world is open and accepting, the truth is, that's not always the case. Across the globe, there are countries where black people routinely face racial profiling, discrimination, and even aggression, simply for existing. In this video, we're shedding light on those places. This isn't about fear-mongering or stereotyping nations. It's about awareness and safety. The stories we highlight are based on real experiences, government travel advisories, and reports from global black travelers and expats. While some of these issues may stem from ignorance rather than hatred, our aim isn't to cancel entire countries, but to provide critical information for those planning their travels. If you're black and want to see the world, you deserve to know where you might not be treated with the dignity and respect every human being deserves. And if you're not black, this is still your chance to learn, reflect, and help raise awareness. So, let's begin our list of countries where black travelers have reported feeling unsafe, unwelcome, or targeted, starting with one of the world's most visited destinations. China is a complex case. For many black travelers, the experience can vary dramatically based on region, city, and even current political climates. While major cities like Beijing and Shanghai are relatively cosmopolitan, racism still lurks beneath the surface, and sometimes it's right out in the open. Many black people in China report being stared at, photographed without consent, or treated as a novelty. While some of this behavior may stem from curiosity due to limited exposure, it often crosses the line into offensive or dehumanizing territory. For example, stories of landlords refusing to rent to black people or businesses turning away black customers are sadly common. The issue became especially pronounced during the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, African communities in Guangzhou were forcibly evicted, denied entry to restaurants, and even blamed for spreading the virus, despite no evidence supporting these claims. These incidents sparked international outrage, but many say they reflect a long-standing issue rather than an isolated event. Language barriers and cultural misunderstandings only amplify the problem. While some locals are genuinely curious, others exhibit xenophobic tendencies rooted in misinformation and negative stereotypes. Chinese media also hasn't helped, often portraying black people in problematic ways. If you're black and planning to visit China, be prepared for an intense level of scrutiny. While some interactions may be harmless, others could be uncomfortable or even discriminatory. Knowing what to expect can help you decide how to navigate or avoid the experience. Italy is famous for its art, cuisine, and historic landmarks. But for black travelers and residents, the experience can be a troubling mix of admiration and alienation. Racism in Italy isn't always overt, but it's deeply rooted, and for many, painfully present. Reports of racist incidents, especially against African migrants, are frequent. From verbal abuse on public transport to discriminatory policing, the message can be clear: you're not fully welcome. In 2018, a far-right supporter carried out a shooting spree targeting African immigrants in Macerata. Black expats often recount being followed in stores, ignored in restaurants, or subjected to random checks by police. Even Italian media and politics have amplified anti-black sentiments in recent years, particularly in debates about immigration. Tourists might encounter fewer issues in large cities like Rome or Milan, but black travelers still report being stared at, exoticized, or avoided. Microaggressions can pile up quickly, turning a dream vacation into a mentally exhausting experience. The irony is that Italy's art and culture are built on centuries of diversity and global influence, yet modern attitudes toward black people can feel regressive. If you're black and heading to Italy, be mindful of where you go, how you're treated, and who you're dealing with. Racism might not be everywhere, but when it shows up, it hits hard. Traveling should be about freedom, seeing new places, meeting new people, experiencing different cultures. But for many Black travelers, that freedom often comes with a heavy emotional price. It's not just about safety or discrimination. It's about constantly being on guard, questioning every glance, wondering if you'll be treated like a human or a threat. Imagine booking your dream vacation, only to arrive and feel unwanted, being followed in stores, stared at during dinner, or ignored by hotel staff. These microaggressions add up. They chip away at the excitement, the curiosity, the joy of discovery. And worse, they send a silent message: you don't belong here. This emotional toll is something non-Black travelers rarely have to consider. They move freely, blending in, while Black travelers must carry both their luggage and the burden of representation. Every move feels watched. Every smile feels forced. Every interaction is a question mark. But here's the truth. Black people do belong. Everywhere. Our presence in these spaces is powerful. Every step we take in a foreign land pushes back against centuries of erasure. Our joy is resistance. Our confidence is strength. So while the road may not always be smooth, it is ours to walk. With awareness, support, and courage, we can reclaim our right to explore the world without fear, and one day, perhaps, traveling while Black won't mean carrying anything extra, just a passport and a sense of adventure.